All right, what up, fam? It's that time of year again. Let's talk about the 2023 Harley Davidsons. What we know, what we think, what we hope for. As I just alluded to, we're going to talk about the 2023 Harley Davidsons. It's that time of year again, where we go over new things, news, and information that we have about the upcoming model year. I do have sources at the dealership level, obviously, and I have a source inside Harley Davidson itself. So, as I just alluded to, we're going to go over what we know, what we expect, and what we hope for. Let's start with what we know. And this might be a sad one for quite a few people, but the Evolution engine Sportsters, the 883 and the 48, which were the only ones left in the 2022 model year, are gone. No more traditional Sportsters. The Sportster line is being completely replaced, and now at this juncture, the only two Sportsters that will be out for 2023 when the model year comes out are the Sportster S and the Nightster, which is Harley's new entry-level bike. So we do know that. I do expect that they have some Evo engines left in the factory. They're not going to just throw those away. Well, actually, let's go over that when I get to the expect section. Another thing that we know, as I alluded to in my 2022 model year video, they had some 107 engines left at the factory. Those are now gone. So the 107 engine, bye-bye, no more. And I'll go over more of that here in the expected section. But yeah, so no more Sportster, no more 107 engine, and one more that we know for sure. There are no changes to the Lowrider S and the Lowrider ST. However, the gunship gray, this is just a color thing, but the gunship gray is gone. One color that we have confirmed for the Lowrider ST is the white sand pearl. That's going to be a pretty damn good looking bike. The Lowrider ST and white sand pearl. So those are three things we know for sure. To recap, the 48 and the 883 are gone bye-bye. And the Sportster S and the Nightster replaced them in the Sportster lineup, which is now an entirely new lineup based on the Revolution Max engine instead of the Evolution engine. Second is the 107s are bye-bye, no more. And lastly, we know for sure the Lowrider ST is coming in white sand pearl. Now, here's my question. The white sand pearl, are they going to keep the copper rims on it? Because I don't think that's going to look great. If they do black rims on the white sand pearl Lowrider ST, that'll look really fucking cool. Now, let's move on to what we expect. Given that the 107's going away, and we know that for sure, I fully expect, obviously, all of the standard bikes will now come to 114. I expect the special bikes to now move up to 117. And with that, I expect the CVOs to bump up to either 121, 124, 120 something. That is an expected move. Everybody's been talking about that. And we kind of saw hints of, the rain here begins again. Whatever, we keep going. We kind of saw hints about that and talked about hints of that when we saw the 117 come out in the Lowrider. That hurts. Come on, pull through, drive through, drive through. Yeah, but you know, fuck, the one day I don't wear my gloves. All right, and we're through it. That was quick. Another thing I expect one, maybe two more Sportsters to come out. I'll go over more of that in the we hope category. So I do expect one or two more Sportsters to come out. Jesus, this rain is going to kill me. Look at that. And lastly, as I just mentioned, so the Evos are gone. But given what I'm being told, I do expect that they have some Evos left in the factory, just like they had 107s last year. So I do expect some kind of icon collection bike to be a Sportster, an old school Sportster. Whether that's a 72 or an old custom 1200, whatever. I do expect some Evolution motor based Sportsters to come out as icon collection bike. God, it is fucking... See, this is why I don't trust weather apps. The radar barely showed any rain at all. The apps said it wasn't going to rain until 5 p.m. and now here we are. Look at this. And see, the worst part of the rain is not the rain that falls, it's all that mist that comes off the cars. That's the bad part. Let's get back to it. So, we went over what we know. What we expect are engine sizes to move up now that the 107's gone, especially on the CVOs to go up to 120 something. We expect one, maybe two more Sportsters, Revolution-based Sportsters, the new Sportsters. And we expect some kind of Icons collection motorcycle with the Evo engine that they probably have left over in the factory. So that'll be a nice little farewell to the old school Sportster. All right, so we went over what we know and we went over what we expect. Let's go over what we hope for. And I have really big hopes for this model year, considering that it's another anniversary year, or a big anniversary year. Usually there's always a special Fat Boy. So I'm really hoping for some kind of Fat Boy Low, blacked out Fat Boy like they came out with a couple years ago. I'm really hoping that the Bronx is finally going to make its appearance. You know, the Bronx is a bike that's been teased since 2019. Then you had the CEO change, then you had the pandemic, and blah, 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 blah. It never came out. We do know that they re-registered the trademark for the name Bronx, and I really, really hope that it is in the plans for 2023. Another hope I have is, well, one of my gripes for the special bikes from 2022 was the Enthusiast paint job, the Army Green paint job, this paint job. I freaking love it. In fact, one of my favorite bikes of all time is the Softail Slim from 2015, this bike. And I love this paint job. But the bikes that they put it on the Pan America, which, okay, it kind of fit Army, Adventure, dirt riding, whatever, I get that. But then the only other bike they put it on was the Trike. Like, dude, throw that on a Softail. That paint job had been thrown on a Softail, I might be riding a different bike right now, because I absolutely love that paint job. And, you know, aside from the Enthusiast Army paint job, one real big hope I have for Harley, they need to stop coming out with these really cool retro special bikes and only using these paint jobs and these schemes on touring bikes. The Apex paint job they came out with this year, I would have loved to have seen that on a Softail also. Or do a special Sportster with it. Those things would sell. I don't know why Harley does not do that. So anyway, let us recap here for 2023. We know the 883 and the 48 and the old Sportster is gone. We know the 107 engine is gone bye-bye. And we know the Lowrider S will come in white sand pearl. With the 107 gone, we expect engine sizes to move up. We expect one or two more Sportsters to hit the new Sportster lineup, the Revolution engine-based Sportsters. And I expect some kind of Icon collection, retro, old Sportster, Evolution-based Sportster. Now for the hopes, we do hope that Harley gets a little more, practices better equality of distribution of these awesome paint jobs that they come out with. Like the Apex paint job, throw that on a Sportster. Take the Enthusiast Army paint job, throw it on a Softail. A Fat Boy would have looked awesome, or the Lowrider ST would have looked awesome. And we hope that the Bronx finally makes its appearance this year. Now, a word of caution. What the hell? Now, a word of caution with these 2023 videos. I've seen a lot of YouTubers already starting to put stuff out. They say the Lowrider ST 2023 El Diablo, specs, features, blah, blah. That's not the 2023 anything. The Lowrider ST El Diablo is a 2022 bike. So, God, guys, in the motovlogosphere, stop clickbaiting, really. I mean, it's annoying. Anyway, that's going to do it. Thank you all for watching. Comment down below what you think, or what you hope for, or what you know, or what you expect for 2023. Do me a favor, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. So that's gonna do it. That's it. Ride safe, y'all.